Alright, so here we have the game. You have the scene. Player, spawn in the world. So you have little, it's like the TARDIS from Doctor Who, essentially. That's what I was going for the test. So you go here, and then you see that there's something on the inside. And when you pop in, it's bigger. It's bigger on the inside. You can like roam around here. And you can pop back out. I haven't quite gotten the out yet. The out position correctly. There's an offset, but it doesn't really matter because you're only going to view the pyramid from one side anyway, which is going to be this direction, so it'll look perfect from the angle you're viewing it from. So essentially how this works is that there is a render plane here, and that render plane is set up to display another camera. So if we go out of the world here into this area, we can see that there is another camera that is rendering exactly what we're seeing when we load the game. So like teleports the camera to a certain position, exactly where the player is, right? And then when you move around, the camera also moves and gets the angle where you look from. And these planes are clipped from the outside, so no matter where you look, you're always going to be looking inside the box. So I can just demonstrate that to you. So when we start off here, wait, need to not play maximized. Focus, there we go. So when I launch the game, you can see that the camera starts off in this position from where we're looking, right? So we're not currently facing the portal. So it's like looking, yeah, that way. And the camera here is doing the exact same thing. It's like facing where the player is facing. So when we happen to move into view, so we start to see the box, right? The camera adjusts itself to the position so that it sees it as well. The thing is, it cannot see this area since it's only viewable from one side. So the plane is deleted. The face of the box, right? It's deleted on the outside, but on the inside it's not, so it's visible. So that's why no matter where you look from here, you will never see this. I also made it so that the camera doesn't render this portion, just as a precaution. But in general, no matter where it will look, it will never see the outside. I also made sure to separate the area, so you have the walls, you have the floor and everything, so it's more easy to set what the camera can and cannot see. So it's a really neat little illusion that you can create, like something's bigger on the inside. It's called apparently non-Euclidean geometry. And this is not non-Euclidean geometry since it's actually not making the space inside bigger, it's just tricking you into thinking it's bigger. With the pyramid, what I was planning to do is like set the render plane over here on the pyramid's face, right? It looks a bit weird since we're in scene mode if we just go back to game view, yeah. So it's gonna set the plane that's over there on the pyramid, and then the pyramid would rotate. I'll make a script to rotate the pyramid slowly. Yeah, the pyramid would rotate, and then it would display like either on one side it would display like the forest, lush forest, right? So like that's one side of the game, right? One part that's like bleeding into the world, right? And then it would display on the other side like an artificial, like kind of blocky, weird alien looking place, right? Like bizarre gold and black engravings with like these sentry robots that can hover around. Um, and then like the main scene view, like if you look away from the pyramid onto the scene, it's like a blend of the two. So like it's like the two worlds are bleeding into each other. That was my original idea, but unfortunately, due to the complications that I faced with the tree tool, that caused me a lot of issues. I had to like use the PC at NRC because it was stronger than my laptop, much stronger, and it would render the UVs much faster and much easier. It wouldn't crash as often. Um, and that was on Thursday, which is today. I'm just finalizing the documentation. Uh, but yeah, that was just a quick demo. That's just a little bit to add, right? Just finishing documentation. Just wanted to give you a quick run through of the prototype I made to explain what it would do. I hope that was sufficient.